Here's a really quick demo of how to prepare a slab for a slab building project. In the beginning, I'm using the karate chop method, so using that hard side of my hand to just bash down the clay and flatten it out. Turning it over, slamming it onto the board so that the bottom part is flat on the board. Now you can see that I'm beginning to throw the clay down onto the board, and that is to stretch it out. So it's sort of like stretching out some dough for a pizza base. And you want to try and keep it even and consistent. You can see that it's beginning to flatten out now, and this is going to save you loads of time and effort with the rolling pin. Remember, for a slab built project, you want to prepare all of your slabs in advance, and you want them to be all a consistent thickness to ensure even drying throughout your piece, and so that the piece doesn't crack. You can see I've got two guides now. If you're using guides, make sure that they are exactly the same thickness. I've got the rolling pin now, and I'm using my weight on top of the rolling pin to push down the clay. When the rolling pin reaches the guides there, I won't be able to go any further, and this will ensure that the slab that I'm making is completely consistent in its thickness. Always making sure that the rolling pin is on top of those guides. When I'm picking up the slab of clay and moving it around, I am trying not to stretch it. I've speeded up this bit of the clip. But you can see I'm always moving those guides and making sure that the rolling pin is on top of them. You always want to make sure that the slabs that you're using are even thickness. And that is how you can quickly prepare a slab. If you're making something that is going to have flat sides, those slabs that you've prepared, you want them to be sandwiched in between a board. So you've got a board, a slab, a board, a slab, a board, like that, so that they are going to be getting leather hard and they'll be able to hold their form when you come to work with them. If you're making something that has rounded edges, you're going to want to start to shape the clay into that rounded form while it's still soft. If it's a tall piece, you're going to want to work around a former. So that's going to support the clay for you. And then once all your slabs have reached that leather hard stage, you'll be able to start joining them together and beginning to make your slab built form.